8. And today I'll take you all on a fascinating journey through the evolution of submarines. We'll cover the history of submarine from ancient concept to modern engineering marvels. So our presentation highlights significant submarines like the Arihant and innovative projects like the Dwarka Tourist Submarine and Research Submarine. So let's dive into this interesting topic together.
Good morning, I am Kashvi Soni from class 6 and I am passionate about marine archaeology.
Hi, I'm Aradhya Yadav and I love how technology can enhance tourism.
I am Pari from class 5th A. Today I am presenting a unique science project concept Dwarika Tourist Submarine, an underwater vehicle designed for exploring the ancient sunken city of Dwarika. Associated with the legend Lord of Krishna, this project belongs to technologies with history and offers an impressive experience to tourists while contributing to marine archaeology.
History of Dwarika and Lord Krishna. Dwarika is an ancient city mentioned in the Hindu scriptures as the kingdom of Lord Krishna. After Krishna reigned, Dwarika was submerged in ocean, becoming one of the 7 scarce cities of India. Archaeological explorers in the Gulf of Khambada have revealed submerged structures hitting at an ancient city managed the waves. These discoveries make Dwarika a fascinating seat for underwater exploration.
Construction. The Dwarika Tourist Submarine would be a specialized submarine built for tourism and research purpose. It would feature a transparent acrylic dome for panoramic viewing, allowing passengers to observe the underwater ruins of Dwarika. The submarine's hull would be constructed to lightweight pressure-resistant material like titanium or composite alloys. Inside it would have comfortable seats for tourists and advanced life support system. The navigation system would be held through GPS and sonar, ensuring smooth underwater travel.
Working. Once on board the Dwarika Tourist Submarine adjusts its blast to explore different depths of submerged city. The transparent dome offers 360-degree view of underwater allowing tourists to observe the city. While the onboard guide system provides optical contact, the submarine's light and cameras offer a clear view of the sunken structure even in low light conditions.
Like compromise tourism and education, it's also product.
I am Kajal Kushwa from class 11th and I am fascinated by deep sea exploration.
Hello everyone, I am Ayushi Rajawat from class 11th and I have a strong interest into studying marine ecosystems.
Today I am excited to present my science project on Research Submarine, a specialized underwater vessel used for deep sea exploration and scientific research. These submarines play a vital role in expanding our understanding of marine life, ecology and oceanic ecosystem. Let's discuss their construction, working and application.
Construction. Research submarines are built with pressure-resistant hulls. They are usually made with titanium or steel to withstand the extreme pressure of deep sea environment. The vessel's organization environments made from acrylic glass and robotic arms to collect samples from the deep ocean system.
The submarine operates based on the system of buoyancy control. By adjusting the water and air in the ballast tanks, it can sink or float as needed. The propulsion system based on the propulsion system based on the electric or power motors to enable the submarine to move silently through the water, reduces disturbance to the marine life. For deep sea researches, these submarines rely on sonar technology to navigate and map the seabed.
Working. One submerged research submarine operates by adjusting its ballast tank to control the depth. The thrusters allow precise movement while onboard sensor collects data. The robotic arms of the submarine collect samples from the ocean floor. Cameras and sonar system provide high-resolution imaging and data.
Research submarines are crucial for ocean exploration. Thank you.
Chief guest and principal ma'am, I am Atharv Singh Agnivanshi from class 5th and I am really fascinated by military technology.
Good morning, I am Viha Agrawal from class 4th A and I enjoy studying about India's advancements in defense and technology.
Today I am presenting my science project on INS Ariant, India's first nuclear ballistic missile submarine. This submarine is a technological marvel and presents a significant milestone in India's defense capabilities. Let's explore its construction, working principles, operations, and applications.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Khyati Khandelwal. I study in class 4A. Conjunction. INS message of the technology is the first Apidation 5 and the POC 85. Thank you. The principle. The Ariant operates on the principle of nuclear propulsion, which allows it to remain smart for extended periods. The nuclear reactor heat that turns water into steam. This steam drives turbines that provides the submarine with the necessary propulsion that operates stealthily. It does not need to surface for air. Conventional diesel electric submarine.
Good morning, my name is Yashashmina of class 5th. Working. Once launched, the submarine's nuclear reactor power its propulsion system, allowing it to reach significant underwater speed. It can stay submerged for months, enhancing its stealth and operational capabilities. The missile launch system on board is designed for carrying nuclear warheads and can launch ballistic missiles while submerged. The submarine uses sonar system to detect and evade enemy vessels.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ayushi Kailash from class 4th. I am telling applications. INS Ariant plays a critical role in India's nuclear threat, ensuring second strike capability in case of a nuclear attack. It is a vital component of India deterrence and strategy, enhance the country's naval defense by providing underwater missile launching capability. Thank you for your attention.
Good morning to all teachers, principal ma'am and dear chief guest. My name is Ananya Chaurisia of class 5th A. Today I am presenting a unique science project concept, the sonar system, a crucial technology used in underwater exploration and navigation. Sonar, which stands for sound navigation and ranging, plays a vital role in various fields including marine archaeology, fishing and naval operations.
Principle. The sonar system operates on the principle of sound wave propagation. It sends out sounds pings into the water, which then travel until they encounter an object. When these sound waves hit an object, they bounce back towards the source and the system measures the time it takes echoes to return. This information is used to determine the distance, shape and size of underwater objects, creating a detailed map of the seafloor and submerged structure.
Sonar system can be classified into two main types, active and passive. Active sonar emits sound waves and listens for their echoes, while passive sonar only listens to the sound in the waters. Once activated, the sonar sends out the series of sound pulses. When these pulses encounter an object, they reflect back to their receiver. By analyzing time interval between transitive pulses and the received echo, then the system calculates distance to the object. Then the data is processed and the system creates a visually representation of the underwater environment, allowing users to identify and explore submerged features. Thank you. Sound navigation and ranging.
Technology has a wide range of applications in marine archaeology. It helps locate submerged reefs and artifacts, providing insight into ancient civilization. In fishing, it aids in locating schools of fish, enhancing catch efficiency in naval operations. Sonar is used in oceanographic research to study underwater topography and ecosystem, contributing to our understanding in marine life. Thank you for your attention. मैम सोनार सिस्टम underwater sea. Yes, ma'am.
Good morning everyone, my name is Saksham Srivastav. I am from class 10th and I am really interested in how modern technologies like torpedo work in naval welfare.
Hello everyone, myself Kamna Jat and I am really fascinated by underworld technologies and their application in the real world.
Today we will present our science project on torpedo, a significant underwater weapon that has evolved extensively over time. We will explore its construction, working principle, operations and applications.
Hello everyone, my name is Malay Raghuvanshi. I will tell you about the construction of our torpedo. A torpedo is a well-propelled underwater weapon that consists of three key parts: the warhead, the control unit and the GPS. The GPS tracks the target, the warhead acts as the weapon unit and the power unit provides energy and power to the entire torpedo. Additionally, the fins of some of the torpedoes acts as a controllable guide for the user to operate their own journey.
Torpedo works on Newton's third law of motion. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. As the propulsion system pushes the water gas from the rear, it moves forward. Its streamlined design minimizes drag and the guidance system allows it to home in on target using sonar or thermal sensors.
Torpedoes are launched using ships, submarines and aircraft. As a torpedo is launched, the engine activates and it travels at a high speed. The onboard guidance system helps to track down the target.
Torpedoes work in naval warfare to destroy enemy vessels, as well as modified torpedoes play a crucial role in underwater exploration and submarine to submarine combat and as a part of anti-torpedo defense system.
In conclusion, torpedo is an advanced piece of technology that revolutionized naval welfare and continue to evolve. Thank you for your attention.
Hello everyone, I am Ivan Raghuvanshi from class 3rd B and I have deep interest in mythology and history, and I love learning about ancient civilizations and the science behind natural formations. Today I am presenting my science project on the legendary Ram Setu, also known as Adam's Bridge, a chain of stones between India and Sri Lanka. The natural structure is steeped in both history and mythology, making it fascinating topic for scientific exploration. We will discuss its history, mythology, construction and potential applications.
Variation of Ram Setu. While there is no conclusion or evidence that are directly linked to the structure of Ramayana, NASA satellite imager has captured the outlines of Bagate, and several have discovered that the bridge may have been man-made or enhanced by the human intervention.
History of Ram Setu. Ram Setu is a natural bridge-like structure that stretches about 50 km across the Pak Strait. Geological studies indicate it may have been a former land connection between India and Sri Lanka, and historical records suggest it was once above sea level, allowing passage. The bridge formation dates back approximately 7,000 years and it is submerged just below sea level today.
Mythology of Ram Setu. According to the Ramayana, Ram Setu was built of Lord Rama's army of Vanars, monkey warriors, to cross over the Lanka and rescue his wife Sita from the demon king Ravan. The bridge was constructed under the guidance of Lord Hanuman and is key part of Hindu mythology. It was great religious significance for Hindus. Thank you.
Construction of Ram Setu. Ram Setu is made of limestone, shoals, corals and sandbags, forming a natural causeway through its but its composition indicates that it could have been a land bridge once. Its construction may involve natural sediment deposition and geological uplift over millennia.
Principle and working. In geological terms, Ram Setu have formed due to tectonic activities, sediment accumulation and wave action. Its structure follows nature principle of erosion and deposition, where underwater schools groundly form a stable bridge-like formation.
And explore its religions. Thank you. Jai Shri Ram.
अभी नहीं हो गया